How's it hanging? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm back with some Hogwarts Legacy. And we just went through the restricted section, found a book, and now we need to go see Professor Fig. So, let's do this.
Revelio.
Always revealing ourselves. Remember that, guys. But no matter where you are, you should always be revealing yourselves.
Revelio.
It was in here, wasn't it? Yes. Chest. Sneaky, sneaky. Nice. Money. The talk's in the other room back here. Maybe it's in a room above? Or below? Definitely a speech bubble. There's someone that wants to talk to me.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
Be the teacher. Yes. Okie dokie.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I'm glad that you did.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear.
I mean, we've only been
Now,
to one.
I shall
Been to
not
one of
keep
his
you from your
classes.
studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Also, Professor, look what I can do with the book.
Incendio.
Not a book. Dude, why can't I burn your books, Professor?
Levioso. Accio.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Professor. I'll make your book. Okie dokie.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Okay. There is a butterfly, so... Oh, let me just put that in two places. What was there? That one. Okay.
Lumos.
Taking this.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
So it's not round there. It'll have to be upstairs or downstairs. Check down first and then we'll go up. Seems like that's too far, doesn't it? Right.
it isn't the treasure.
Wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714.
Probably best if we find where that is before we actually go pick it up, you know? Anyway, we'll go speak to the professor. Make sure he doesn't have one in his room, you know?
Revelio.
Okie.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's
Accio.
It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll
Think you
see
would have
what I
noticed
can
me if I didn't
find
shoot
out.
that?
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Hey Gavin, hope you're having a good day. We just handed the book to Fig. This page is missing.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Always the
It appears
case.
someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
No. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them?
Tell them the
about
gruesome
Mr.
detail
Wentworth's
about him
death?
being ate by a
I
dragon?
don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Oh, well, just so you know, Professor, we've already told Sebastian.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me
There is.
occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yeah, the only thing with the Halloween games, we might not be able to get through all of them, so we always have a plan to try getting through as many as possible. Some of them will be a one-off, but obviously it all depends on thingy. I definitely want to get... Ooh.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place.
Definitely going to start with
Final round
Buffy, and I
plus
definitely want
ones.
to do the Devil
Also,
Within.
the training dummy
I think
is
that's the
still
last one of
available.
Dark Anthology we hadn't done.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Good world map. There you go. We now have a world map.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, we have 2 main quests there, which is meet her and go to herbology. For her, she wants us to cast Incendio on 5 enemies and avoid enemy attack by dodge rolling 10 times before she will teach us that. We'll go do his practice, and then we'll go do that. But definitely Resident Evil, the OGs stood out. Yes, well, we already played number 1, the director's cut number 1. And number 2 and Nemesis became available on the classic catalogue recently, so I was like, oh, I want to get and play them. And the world map, thought it was just the castle. It's very open. It's the whole area where, so Hogwarts. I'll show you the map. So it's in regions. So you have a region there, there. So Hogsmeade, the town's up there. Hogwarts region's there. Hogwarts Valley. You got a back region there. Bits down there, goes along here, down here. And if you look when I go over them, like here, the enemies there are level 10 to 25, but you can see on the side what's available there to try finding. So collection chests, pages, Merlin trials, balloons. Some of them we haven't unlocked to be able to do yet.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with
I need to try dodging, try to get the
Excellent
dodging with
idea.
this.
This time
The
will be
duels.
a bit more of a challenge.
As well as
Ready?
burning things.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Excellent form.
Accio, Incendio.
Good one.
Accio, Incendio. Levioso. Accio, Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Okay. Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus,
Right, we can
you'll
take
be
out
even
every
more
dummy.
formidable than crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
No, you and Resident Evil. Yeah, the only thing is we may not get round to getting them ones done. So there is a possibility. But if we don't get them done like this time round, I'll definitely try to get them done at other points. And this game's just opened up, and there's so much to do. Yep.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Take Sebastian, because obviously we know he's good at dueling.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
3 Gryffindors and a Hufflepuff.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Is that all you've got?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Come on. Bingo. Fringo.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Burn the kids. Burn them all.
Fringo.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Nice. It's
I'm
an
just
honor.
pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork.
Oh
I
no.
wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, look at that. We were 1 dodge away from getting that. We'll go see her before we go do anything before we go to class, you know? Okay. But looks like we have to leave.
Revelio.
Everyone remembers this bridge. The one Neville was running across when it exploded. Look at the view out there. See the lake. That's great. The ooh, a tower up there. Nice. Nice. Game is pretty.
Revelio.
Time to run down. See if we can find her. Sheep.
Accio. Levioso.
Oh, she ran away. I was going to make it fly. Notice, guys, I improved myself. I did not burn the animals this time. I'm getting better. Nice.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Well, you're about to say, it's not like you to not use fire. I'm not cruel. I don't burn innocent animals. There's no proof that ever happened in any game.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Before I speak to her, the person over here has a mission. Do this one first.
Revelio. I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Wait, there's a chest in here.
Pardon me, is everything all right? Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
Oh no.
I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one. They attacked you? Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Oh no. You're a painter?
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter? I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin.
Oh, bless him.
Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again. Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before? They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want.
Well, sometimes it could
taken
be.
a much darker turn of late.
Like breaking
Ranrock
doors
is getting
down
more
or setting
powerful,
fire to
and his
cats.
loyalists know it.
Wait,
They feel
wrong game.
untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind. I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards. That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice I wish it had been under better circumstances. Revelio. Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
So no discount.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Thank you. That's a lot of information.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Okay. Student dock as well. Then we'll speak to our friend.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio.
Oh, over there. Juice those leeches. Juice those leeches. Fine. Nice.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Really?
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Depends. This sounds like
Diving
fun.
into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
No.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys.
Oh.
How do I know your family?
He doesn't know who they are.
Asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But
My name's
with all
not
our
Frank.
plan to discover about the world around us,
I think my name's
those
Frank
that
Lee.
don't yet know
I'm
the
not
name
Frank Lee.
certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much. family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Swimming in the lake we are. Swimming. Nothing bad's gonna happen in the lake, right?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Searching. Oh, we only got a uniform. Searching. Goggles. Searching. A cloak. Man. Potions.
I should let Grace know that I found her family
Oh,
astrolabe.
the astrolabe as well. Nice. No, I think we'll go over there and fight a frog. You can't see it. It's literally just there. Evil, evil frog. The dog bog. Take it to the beach. Boom! Oh wait, I didn't want to do that because I wanted to dodge. Dang it, guys! I blew up a frog and I wanted to dodge so I could get the last bit of the mission done. Next time. Next time. But at least we get to, like, juice some leeches. And you remember, I don't always have to blow up frogs straight away. No matter how fun it is.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
And a whole lot of soggy clothing. I did. Here you are.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Nice. She gave me a mask. Oh, out of here. We'll do her mission.
Hello,
Then we'll
Natty.
go and
How
get
are
the
you?
goblin stuff.
I
Like Gavin,
hope
poor
you've
frog.
recovered from our rather eventful
Yeah, I wanted
trip
to
to
dodge
Hogsmeade.
because I needed
I
to
am
dodge
well,
for the
but I have been worried about you, my friend.
other spell
With Ranrock
mission thing.
and Rookwood
Instead, I
and
got carried away and
after
blew
you.
it up.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Do you know what? Yeah, we trust her. We'll tell her.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
We already told
When
Sebastian.
were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogwarts?
Yes, Troll
I think
Explodo.
so.
That's
I'm
what I
still
call
learning,
it.
But I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
No, you're just a student. Go back to school.
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
This could be dangerous. It could be.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like
Exactly.
Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Okay.
In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
I'd rather scrape corn.
What's going on here?
Never trust a man who looks too smart. That's what my mother always said.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't
There's
have
argument.
to argue.
It's not in there.
I told you repeatedly.
Is it in this one?
To stray far.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be...
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with...
Revelio. That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
Definitely heard people talking.
Revelio. Revelio.
Maybe it was them. Who knows? Oh. Them over there. I think we'll go get the guy's cart back. Hopefully it'll give us a chance to dodge. Oh, these rocks. Nice.
Revelio.
Peace, welcome. Right, it's spider. Ah.
Yes. Accio. Incendio.
Liking life, guys. Oh. Whenever you have a spider problem, all you need to do is burn everything down. Just burn it all. Only way to be sure. But we dodged, so that should be the next spell quest done. Whoop.
Past the ruins. On the right track.
Man, the cart was a distance away, wasn't it? Fire is always the answer. It always is. When in doubt, just burn everything.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
An encampment. This must be it. Incendiary.
Someone's...
Accio. Revelio.
Okay, in we go.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
We literally walked all the way around to get back to the front. Because he said there's more than one way to enter. And we haven't found a second way in. A gap? No. Okay.
What was...
Accio. Incendio. Accio. How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by. Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Accio.
Was that your best?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Accio. Levioso.
You're really not. I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio. Incendio.
You woken an utterly pitiful display. What an unfortunate end for you.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. That was
Nice.
quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
A standoff 0-1 game. Yeah. It's if we could stand off, everything would be great, you know?
Revelio.
Everything will be fine once we start getting better spells and access to getting
Accio.
and access to more potions, you know?
Revelio.
That's something for a bit later, I think. We'll make sure to grab everything first.
Revelio.
That went well anyway. Yeah, but if you noticed, I think we went in with 7 potions. We now only have 2. We'll have to come back here later on to do those bits.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Right. His stuff's now returning to him, so we can teleport back to him. But we've got new, better gear. Ooh, that one's nice. I like that one. That one we're not level yet for it, but it's still worse than ours. Okie dokie. Yeah, you like that handle. Does look great, doesn't it? Get rid of all these dots on our... on our stuff, you know. Nah, that's a location we haven't... Ah, there. Nice. Okie dokie. Fast travel there.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Yeah, get it? Like a place out of a storybook. Hogwarts. Yeah, yep. Just imagine if someone wrote about that in a story.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
Another dang it navigation dots.
I don't know what to
Yep,
say.
100. Once you get them once, you're fine.
My belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to send...
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Oh,
Oi,
dark wizards are approaching
speak
her.
of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Yeah. I get everything, you burn everybody.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okay. That's right, we turned him into a chicken. Haha.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Not just that, I turned the person into a chicken. Did you see that? I turned him into a chicken.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Exactly, trials, puzzles.
Well, then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking.
We love puzzles. Oh, we sure do, Gavin. We sure do.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Clever person there. Get a student to do it, because if it's deadly and we die...
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyres sink.
So the trial. Burn them ones. And there's loads of trials around. Each require different spells or combination spells in order to solve.
What a day! I can hardly...
Revelio!
Wait, I need to juice these leeches. These juice.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe
And there was one up in that other place.
Research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. One right there. One right there. They're just the ones we ran across. But we can now go and learn the new spell.
Revelio. Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw
But each
House.
puzzle needs different
Why do
spells.
you
Nice.
ask?
I was curious
It's
as to how
first time.
Hogwarts has
Yep.
changed over the years.
I think we might have to
see.
advance
Well,
time.
the
So I
castle
think
itself,
she won't
as I'm
teach us
sure
during the
you have
night.
surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem
But yes,
to
but there's
now.
loads of different spells you
I used to
get.
look the other
You
way at
use
all
it. There's
sorts
certain
of
things that you can
roguery
move
when I was a
around
head
to solve
girl.
puzzles and all that
I
type of stuff.
can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
How fascinating.
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect.
It's unspeakable.
I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
Yes, because
you have.
She's actually not
Thank you for
old,
speaking
old.
with me, Professor.
She is
Keep up
old,
with your
but she's not
work.
old, old. She's the
One
same
must
old
always
as
be
the
prepared for
headmaster.
mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
But time. Time got a... Okay, R3 to wait. We need it to be daytime. Do you have to leave and come back in? There we go. She just stood there all night. Yep. She stood there all night watching over us who sat in front of this
I
desk.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep...
Incendio! Accio!
Expelliarmus may save your life.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Nice. Now learn Expelliarmus. Well, I think it's time to see the best professor in the game. Professor is only a couple of years older than our character. I'm sure she's a couple of years older than our character. Time to learn herbology.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
We're afraid of none of them.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yep, earmuffs. You're putting garlic in? Or earbuds?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil.
There you go. Nice and potted mandrake.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Very thoughtful of you to remember the strawberries are my favourite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitter root to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards, Eleanor Everly.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Right. Now taught us how to plant the ones that we need for the healing potions. That's why this lesson is very important.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered
Look,
him.
Evan.
It was brilliant.
Oh, you get it. This is
Oh.
so... You can make healing potions. Was it?
Thank you.
Yeah, because as you noticed, at the minute we're going through healing potions quite quick.
I would have, if Hecate hadn't
And rather
stopped
than
me.
constantly going
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
and buying loads,
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone
it's
during
better
a
to
fight.
have
We Gryffindors.
the stuff
Here we
growing so you
Home
can then
of the
just...
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Make our own, you know?
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, hold that. This gives us access to all our potions, other stuff. With that, but we have this. That allows us to equip it. And then, haha!
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum, garden last year to keep the gnomes
And there's
out.
this where we can go, haha.
Did save them, I know them, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters.
These are plants that attack.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Hey,
My
language.
Kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. See you back in class.
Yeah, so there's plants you can throw, potions you can use. And obviously we wanted to speak to her so we could start getting our heal potions on, you know?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide.
Also,
glove.
she's the best teacher.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
She does enjoy checking in with the old students. Just the new ones.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
And that time has that plant grown here.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Okie dokie. Next. Potions class. For the second half of what we need to get done. Because once we're able to make healing potions, everything will be so much better for... Then we'll go out and about outside.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone's regarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
There's a key. Going down here. Aha! Time to go. Key splat. Dang it. Okay, next time. Oh, so close. I mean, this is definitely key abuse. Dude. This is what happens when you have old guy reactions like I do. Dang it. Oh, that poor key. Yep, that poor key. Gonna splat it a couple of times. Teach you a lesson. Now go slow, key. Dang it! So close. There's the rest of the stream, by the way, guys. Splatting keys. Quite this time now. First time! Nice, now we've got a house token.
Revelio.
Potions. Oh, office. Subject, Boggins and Burks. Bogginsburg. And an increased amount of activities outside the ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night. Suspicious deliveries being made to the shop. Further instructions to follow.
Revelio.
Just having a quick look around in case there's stuff first.
Revelio.
Okay, potions to ham.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Just what we need to learn.
Mr.
The healing
Takar,
potion.
Can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Because we take a lot of damage in combat.
Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Like, Gavin, what a coincidence. Exactly, what a coincidence. The potion that we kind of need really a lot of.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Potion should be done.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Bit of both. We're skillfully lucky. Anyone that knows us knows we're skillfully lucky.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going...
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was relieved.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You like that we're skillfully lucky? Yeah, when am I never skillfully lucky, you know? Like, my luck modifier is through the roof, you know? I've got skill and I'm lucky. You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you?
No, Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather, yeah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion station
Okie dokie. We're having the feather and we've got our stuff.
Always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
And where was my table? Oh, over there.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
Okay.
The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brewing the potion. Good thing was, other than that beginning bit, where you have a couple of things to touch, all you need is the ingredient to put them in, and it brews, then you get them. So like with the other thing, where you can set them off and leave them, you can with these as well. So the ones that take a bit longer to do, you can come back and pick them up later. We don't have any hawk lump juice. Otherwise I would make another one of them. You know what? Make an invisibility potion. You never asked for that. Extra credit, you know? We'll wait till they're fully bruised. Because if I come out, it'll probably continue the story because I brewed the potion that he wants. Nice.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
That's right, he's potion. Look at that.
Dragon done. What happened?
Dragon done.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Hello, Gavin.
Sorry, Professor.
When you make healing potions, does it give you one potion or few? One at a time.
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Dang it.
Revelio.
Ooh.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Nope.
As for the work you did today at your own
I learned nothing.
I will say, you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Of course not. I've brewed 3 potions, sir.
Of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp
Yeah,
may
we haven't
seem
actually
gruff,
left,
but
but
I bet if you
we're still in the
Gary at least he
classroom.
blew up a potion or 2 in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Okie dokie. For your lead to the book's missing pages. So Nicholas wants to see us. There's also a quest there. I don't know what it means there's a quest. Near there. I don't know, but that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's stream shall end. Oh, we got more lessons done. We learned how to plant plants, brew potions. We ventured out a little bit, saw the size of the world. The world has opened up to us. Got a side mission. We've got a couple of. We have to go see Sir Nicholas, which is the ghost. do. I think that's the Gryffindor specific mission for being in House Gryffindor. So what happens at a certain part, each one of the houses, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, all have their own unique quest. And the Gryffindor one is a bit better than the other ones, I think. It's either that or the Hufflepuff one. One of the, like, they're probably the best two. That's why we, from getting Ravenclaw in the hat, we did decide to go Gryffindor, just because to show off this quest. So that will all take place tomorrow on another members first stream. I say thanks for coming along and keep me coming today in the chat, Gavin. As well, when this is released to the general public, thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home. So it's very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye and stay safe.